What's up, guys? It's Say here. Today, I've been doing one of these videos in a long time, but I want to give you some life advice, right? Today's topic that I'm going to discuss today is setting healthy standards for yourself, right? Also, jumping into a little bit of the angry, whenever you get angry and stuff, how to deal with it properly. Now, I'm not a therapist or anything like that, so you don't have to take my advice. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, there's always help all around you. You know what I'm saying? You always call a number, etc. Um, but yeah, I don't want to be too negative. Have a negative start off. But also, how was your day? And if you immediately jumped to, oh, my day was bad, even though nothing happened, that's called setting a unhealthy standard for yourself. Try saying my day's all right, or even if it's good. Because if you start off with your day saying, oh, what's up? You wake up, right, and you go, huh, man, my day's already shit. You're setting an unhealthy standard for you, right? So go ahead and try saying it's all right or it's okay, and see how much a difference it makes. Like, it's crazy how much difference like helps you out. Same with like when you wake up making your bed in the morning, etc. Just something so small can help you out. Even if it doesn't, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? People struggle with things like that, and that's all right. It's not a bad thing at all. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to struggle with small things or even big things. Um, Now there's a big difference, right, between unhealthy coping and then there's healthy coping, right? If you're coping in a negative way, whatever, however you cope, and you feel like that dread inside you ever do, like that terrible, like it's like pulling at your soul, right? You know what I'm saying? You might want to rethink how you're coping, etc. What I do to cope, me personally, when I get upset, um, I put on my favorite YouTuber, 8-Bit Ryan. Or just someone that you really care about deeply that makes you happy. Try that, um, etc. Um, yeah. Anyways, back to the topic. Let's get into anger. Anger is a very important, very negative aspect in life. Um, Anger can make you do things you don't want to do, right? Um, you gotta figure out what that trigger is. That makes you just snap, basically. I used to be the same way. Don't get me wrong. Like, especially when I was like 16 or 17, because your brain's still developing, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anger, like anger, just oh man, we all hate getting angry. You know what I'm saying? You hate getting angry. I hate getting angry. We all hate getting angry. Let's be honest here. We don't like that. We don't like that feeling. Unless you're into that, but hey, I don't judge. Um, but yeah. Um, So like figure out what makes you angry. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's your friends making fun of you at school, right? And you don't want to say anything to be mean. So think of it as like a candle, right? Let's say I have a candle right here, right? And it's lit. It's lit, right? And like those little, I wish I had a candle to show you guys, but I don't have a candle right now. And like just like those little, like those candles like a lid. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me look it up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you. This so it makes more sense, so I can explain it more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. This like these right here, right? Or just anything with a lid on it, right? So candle, see this candle as your feelings, right? And you're building up all, what is it? What does fire need to live? It needs oxygen, right? So see that as your feelings, your emotions, right? Whenever that lid's off, guess what happens? That your emotions there, you know what I'm saying? But what happens when you put that lid back on? The fire starts going out. You know what I'm saying? It starts getting lower and lower and lower, right? You're giving and giving and giving people your attention, your affection, etc. But you're not getting anything in return. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes with anger, getting angry. Something builds up and builds up, kind of like a fire. You know what I'm saying? So try to find something to put that lid on top of that candle, if that makes sense. Like I said, me, it's watching YouTube, like, or whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel joy. Try to find that. Um, Even if it's small things, right? Even if you crash out over small things, figure out what makes you crash out. Once again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist or anything like that. This is just in my opinion. You guys don't have to listen to me. You guys can find an actual therapist. They have better advice than I do. But yeah, um, just find what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? What makes you, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to get on topic with is being called a weird, etc. It's such an unhealthy, like, it used to be. Okay, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you a Zay quote. If you're not weird, you're not normal. And what do I mean by that, right? So let's say, and no matter what you do on this earth, someone's gonna find it weird, right? But there's also a good weird and a bad weird. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what you do on this earth, someone's gonna find it weird, and people will see that so bad. But it's not a bad thing. It just means you have personality. You know what I'm saying? That means you're not boring. It means you have personality. So next time someone says, "Oh, hey, you're kind of weird," say, "Okay, I'm happy." You know what I'm saying? Hey, that means I just have personality. And then hit them with a, "Hey, if you're not weird, you're not normal." Because if okay, let's say someone was not weird, right? Let's give an example. Let's say someone was not weird. Let's say a little. Let's give an example. Timmy, right? That means he'd be normal, right? No one's normal, buddy. That means you'd be perfect, and the one person who is perfect is Jesus. And, hey, I'm Christian. This is me though. Hey, you believe what you want. I'm not trying to put religion on you or anything like that. But this is me. So one perfect person, and that's him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, no one on this earth is perfect. You're weird in your own way, and it's a unique way. But once again, there's a good weird and there's a bad weird. I don't have to explain what the bad weird is. It's like, whatever. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't want to, say any details. And there's a good weird. You're like, oh my goodness, this makes some. Like me. I sound pretty good weird. I'll make people laugh, whatever my weirdness is like. You know what I'm saying? But just try not to get upset over that. Say it's a good thing. It means you have a personality. It's just that it's a standard that people put on other people and make it seem bad. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like it's a bad thing. It's not. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It means you have personality. It means you're unique. It means you have something going for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to start acting goofy like, ooh, look, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, nigga. Who cares? The same thing goes for anxiety. When you're out in public and you're getting nervous about something, guess what? The next, you know what? No one's gonna be thinking about what you did that day, the next week. I used to have extreme anxiety, etc., but it just went away when I got older. You know why? Because I realized that no one's gonna give a fuck. And when I go out in public and I start dancing and shit like this, who's really gonna remember that? Let's be honest here. If I trip in public, no one's gonna be thinking about me the next week. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset I have whenever like I had anxiety. I still do sometimes, but still, it's like you know what I'm saying. It's like who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm getting a little bit off topic. Like I said, anger. Um, anger is a very terrible feeling. At least most of the time, unless you like I said, you get angry, whatever, etc. Um, just find that good coping mechanism, man. Just find it. You just find it. Figure it out. What makes you mad? What makes you angry? Figure out that trigger, just like the candle. Put a lid on it. Basically, calm it down. Calm those flames down, bro. You good. You know what I'm saying? You like whatever. If watching me helps you, go ahead. Whatever, man. Even if you can't, count to 10. Look around you. Play Simon Says. I don't know. Just do something. At the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not worth it no matter what you say. I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. To slash out on someone that you really care about and you feel bad after. I know it's not that easy, trust me. Like I said, I used to snap on everything. Like everything. And I say most of the time too, whenever we're angry, we just overly care. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, um, that's all I wanted to say. That's about it. Make sure next time someone asks you how your day is, don't say it's bad. Don't immediately jump to that because you're gonna have a bad day if you say that, man. So be like, man, my day's alright. I don't say my day's alright because then you're already setting the standard, a healthy standard for yourself. That's a W right there. That's good. Anyways, um, that's about it, man. Um, I'll see you guys the next one. Bye.